screen getting truncated. I think the coaches don't mind. They treat it as mystery. There's no mystery in this one. It's flushed from the middle of the bat, a couple of bounces, and it'll kiss the ropes.
Oh yes.
And the Singham was a skipper. She mentioned at that time, oh, this could be taken, and it is taken. She's pouched it on the second attempt, but it doesn't. Of Malaysia that they found in the previous series versus Nepal just continues as they pack their bags and land here in Hong Kong.
And the control she maintained after impact with surface was spectacular.
She's decided to go for the big shot. There is a fielder in the deep, and it's straight down her throat. The second wicket's
uncomfortable position. We'll take a look at it once again. Height got too much on her because she gave the charge only to find the fielder at mid-wicket. Another very fine catch by a Malaysian fielder, and they are delighted.
She's there. Leg and stump. Yeah.
Lota Mondol. Talking about, oh, there was something on it. Oh, Will! Her clasp and rolled over her spine. Look at this. That's a genuine edge. And somehow it turned into trickery. Puts it down. I think for a long period of time.
Juan Julia, maybe she needs to take a step back. Again into play. In fact, no, that's Boulder. Third wicket down for Bangladesh. A big way through the 7th over.
It started off really well. Let's see this out. It's amazingly, as we all say, we know that you miss skills. Lata Mondal back to the pavilion for 6 runs. Again, it's a great shot. It's a boundary. There was no fielder, no women's land.
Taking a drink after 3 deliveries. Oh, that's up in the air. She's mistimed it. Should be taken. Juan Julia makes no mistake. 4 wickets down now for Bangladesh.
Take a wicket. Shobana Mustari going back to the dugout.
This one's taken on the full. Has been hit between long on and mid-wicket, and that will go. For the moment, another juicy full toss at a very good height. All she had to do was find some placement on it, and that'll go for another boundary.
This effort so far from Bangladesh.
Yes, considering the outfield is a bit slower.
That's going to travel. When you cut hard. Not anymore, because she's always got a watch to keep track of time.
Oh, she's drilled that. Look at that for connection. It wasn't a full delivery, just that it was a superb shot there.
Can change that if it's in her slot though. Much like this. Person in the deep will take it. Great boundary away.
This afternoon, the Malaysian girls, one too many here for Shorna. This time she chose the longer part of the boundary only to find the fielder. Another very good catch under pressure. Half the side back in the dugout. Shorna departs for 20 of 14. A gem of an innings, a little bit of a cameo. 21 for 5 in the 15th. Oh, that's in the air and it's taken. Eliza strikes. She gets her second. It's a bowler's hand.
Catching has been absolutely magnificent. Look at the effort and the belief that she can convert that into a catch. And sometimes the bowlers are the best fielders of their own bowling. Oh, what a good catch that was. Full marks. Oh, very cheekily done. And it's going to trickle into the commentary box. Beautifully played. The fact that the pace was already provided by Elisa, placement is what it was begging for, and Rabea obliged.
Welcome runs here for Bangladesh at a time when they've...
It is very useful for the batting unit. And it's a cracking shot. What a sound. It goes for a...
Full toss. But we're back live. Oh, speaking of full tosses, that should be called a no ball. And put away, rightfully so as well, by Murshida Khatun. She moves into the 30s. 30.
And then you never know, it can go for a bound.
to 135, and I think it's going to be a challenging chase. Another full toss, this time on the legs. Put away, and she finds the gap as well.
Ball of the over. Or she smashed it. There's no fielder there. And she goes for 49. I think it's a boundary. Oh, again, it goes for a boundary. With this boundary, Mushida moves to 49.
I tell you, 135. A full toss, that's poor. That's really poor. Don't bother.
A good score so far. Oh, it's again a boundary.
A flurry of wickets. Kept low. A short arm jab down to Aina Najwa. They're not even thinking about two. So a single to close out the innings. Bangladesh A, you get the feeling their
boundaries are shorter. Let's look at the scorecard. Shati 11 on 11, Rubia 10 on...
For Malaysia, 2 wickets for Aisha Elisa and Mahira Izzati. The pick of the bowlers, 2 for 25 as well for Noor.
And 4 on the onside. We're all set for ball 1. And Castles up front. What a delivery by Marufa. She strikes in a very first delivery.
Pace too. 0 for 1.
Says a lot about the surface on offer. Oh, just wide of slip, and that'll race away for a 4. And
oh, that's too much. Just a hint of turn, and the trick is already done.
Brilliant piece of bowling.
From this angle, we perhaps do not see the turn, but yeah, it might look
Completely changed pace. Batter just committed behind the stumps by Robia. Yusrina Yacob departs for 5.
Marcelisa, the captain.
Some energy into those muscles. Bowled her. That's the end of Christina Barrett. Tries the line. And that's the 3rd wicket for Bangladesh A. Rabia this time. The leg spinner chips in with the scalp. Dismissed for 11, Christina Barrett. 2 balls left before the drinks break. And she's bowled her. She's cleaned her up. That was a beautiful...
So at the moment, Malaysia requires 125 runs of 64 balls. Oh, what a... Mahira, Izzati, Ismail.
Slowed things in the middle. Slowed down things rather. Oh, castled. Elisa only sees her stumps shattered.
The cross-batted shot, but it didn't bounce.
Not converted, and the better deliveries. We'll take a look at that dismissal once again. In the crease, trying...
Captain Mas Elisa, 10 or 24.
Well, that kind of an opportunity for the fielder where you either go for it or take it on the bounce, and that's when you get confused about it. And by the end of it, what was supposed to be maybe a half chance ends up being 2 runs to the batter.
Rabia bowling a 3rd over. The ball was in the air for some time by the bowler herself. Look at the delivery again. Oh, it was a good catch by Rabia. She pulling the batsman to herself, forcing her to play some shot, and then when she plays,
she walks back to the dugout for 2 of 7 deliveries.
It's a spinner.
Quick run. She's got to hurry. Direct hit. This could be very, very close. Are they going to go upstairs? No need. Finger goes up.
To the hand of the keeper.
20 overs. Apologies. It's actually Ariana Natasha walking back.
Should be there from starting to the end. Oh, there was a misfield there. Still, the batters were managed to just take 2 runs. Yes, and also as Malaysia knows that they don't have a batting lineup, and it was a great effort by the fielder, by the bowler herself. And
Yeah, it's a referral here, but I think her bat was in the air. She didn't quite slide her bat, and it looks like that's going to prove to be... So they're taking a little bit of time to make this decision. You can understand why. It's so important.
And it's
Aisha Elisa who has to walk back 5 of 8 deliveries. Just sneaking past the line against the UAE. Last ball, pumped down the ground. Has she found the gap? Not quite. Goes down to long on. And it's just a single. So 50 up for Malaysia, but that's also the end of the game. A commanding performance from Bangladesh A. Because of that batting card. Aina Hamiza top scoring with 13 of 31. But trouble as well as the Chinese flag. They shared the wickets, didn't they? Rabia, the leg spinner, takes 2 for. Always going to be a very challenging total to chase down. They were asked to bowl first, of course, Malaysia.